In this video, we will discuss about the while loop. While loop, the working is almost same, but the like the for loop. But for loop, we commonly use when we noun the iteration mean we noun the repetition of code our body. But while loop we use when we have we not known about the iteration of our code. We not known about iteration. We also use the while loop while we have a noun iteration. But simply most commonly the while loop is for the unknown iteration when we not known the iteration. Let's see the syntax of the while loop. First we write the while and then parentheses and then curly braces, and in the small parentheses we write the condition. We write the condition like I write the I less than 3, and first I will declare the I outside the body, outside of body, like enter I is equal to 0, and there I am initializing the I like I is equal to 0, and the body will run while the I less than 3, and this is the body that will execute. And now you can see there I is 3, and the control when given to this line, and this will check I less than 3. You can see I less than 3, and this body will execute. You can see this I will print, and then the this loop again will check this line will check I less than 3. This body will execute. Now you can see I is equal to 0. It will print again and again and again, and now we have to increment the value like I plus plus. Now you can see while I less than 3, this will print I, this will print 0, and after the printing I will increment. This will I will become 1. Now you can see first I is equal to 0, and after this body, once the body is execute, I will become 1 is equal to 1 because I is increment, and the second time when the this body is execute, you can see I less than 3, I is equal to 1. This will also print I, and then the increment the value, and then I will become 2. And when the again when the loop will run I less than 3, 2 is less than 3, the condition is true. This will also print I and then increment the value, and this will become I is equal to 3. And then the loop check again, this line will check again I less than 3, 3 less than 3, the condition is false because 3 is not less than 3. And then this body will skip out, and then outside the body will print like loop ended. Now if I run this code, you can see the result I is equal to 0, 1, 2, and ending. You can see here first the I is equal to 0, it will check the condition, it will print and then increment I is become 1, and then it will never go outside this body. It will check again I less than 3, 1 is less than 3, this body will execute, and then 2 less than 3, this body will execute, and when I is equal to 3, 3 less than 3, like I also print it outside. If I print outside, you can see outside I is 3. Then the I become 3, the loop ended. And this condition as false, therefore the control given outside the body, and this body will never execute. Now, like if I give the another example, int is I is equal to 3, and I give the any condition and start it as a initialize it as a true, and I will check there if I less than 3, if I less than 3, uh, less than equal to 3, make it false. You can see, and I pass their condition count like any name. You can see there, uh, I am giving this the unknown condition. This is the unknown condition, and now this is true. First print I, and then I increment, and then check this condition. I less than equal to 3, sorry, I is equal to 3, then condition will become false. Like if I run the program, you can see the result 0, 1, 2. And now you now see, while this line when execute, count is true, condition is true, this body will execute. Print I, then I increment I will become 1, and this will condition check 1 is equal to 3. No, this will never be a false. Then the loop run again. Then the condition check, condition is because true, then this line will also execute. Print I, and then I increment I will become 2. And this will check I 2 is equal to 3. No. Then this line will never execute, and condition is remain true. And then the body will also execute, and then I plus plus I will become 3. And when you see 3 is equal to 3, then the count condition become false. When the condition become false, then when this control is given to their condition is false, because their count condition is false. And when there is false, the this line, this body will never execute, and the control is given outside the body. This was about the while loop, so we will meet in the next video.